Hey man, fucking intro. Fuck all that bullshit. Hawaii's hella overrated. Hawaii's the most overrated state in the union. Only thing Hawaii has going for itself is its weather. Like, I don't want to go back to the mainland, but once it warms up, I might have to. Hawaii is just as overrated as like the Dallas Cowboys or the Los Angeles Lakers. And it just makes you like rethink living on an island. It's like, I want to be around motherfuckers who've been around motherfuckers. I want to be around people who've been around people. I dated this chick, she lived in Montana. And I used to tell her, your social skills ain't shit because you ain't been around nobody. She was like, you might be right. I've not been exposed to that many people. That same thing in Hawaii, bro. These Hawaiian niggas is so hypocritical and so fucking weird. And I'm not talking about just the islanders. Hawaii, I'm talking about anybody who just lives in Hawaii. This is one of the most weirdest places I've ever been in my life. And honestly, I'm glad I came here. God wanted me to come here. But if it wasn't for the weather, I wouldn't be here. Like, I'm so serious right now. If it was warm in like Arizona or Nevada right now, that's where the fuck I would be. I'm talking about at night. Cause you know, a nigga, worst case scenario, I'm outside in a tent. Hawaii's like 65, 70 at night. It does get windy, it does rainy, get rainy and all that shit, but fuck all that shit. Hawaii just as a place, like as its people. These niggas have no social skills, no people skills. These niggas wanna be like what they see on the mainland, try to incorporate it here, as in the culture's dying. Y'all gonna be like, Jay, your experience is skewed. You was out there homeless. This is the best time to judge something, actually, when you're out there homeless. I ain't seen one bitch do the little hit. I ain't seen one nigga hit the... What's the noises they be yelling? I haven't seen nobody even call anybody a Uso. Is that all this made up and shit like that? I don't know. What's it called? The haka? I ain't seen a nigga hit the haka yet. Yeah, I'm out here on a different perspective than most people. But what I'm seeing is not something I ever want to see again. Like, I was bullshitting. I was like, man, if I own land, I gotta be in Hawaii. I was speaking because of the weather, not because of the people. And the nigga like me, man, I want to live on a ranch, but I also still want to have some type of relationship, some type of social aspects of my life that's not the internet. So with that being said, there's people I want to be around. I don't know who I want to be around, not specific people, but I want to be around a grander community of people. And I know for a fact that Hawaii ain't it. Just because I'm here don't mean come here. Don't be like, man, Jay was going through it and he went to Hawaii and then it worked out for him. Nah, this is, all our paths are separate. I'm telling you right now, as a nigga who lives here, this is not it. This is not it. Even if I wasn't in the shelter where I'm living at right now, dealing with all that other shit in the place I sleep, just like on the outside mark of it, like walking around every single day, because I'm gone majority of the day. I'm gone like 12, 13 hours a day from the shelter. I'm really there just to sleep. What I'm seeing on the day to day is just not making me want to be here. I promise you that. I promise you that. And maybe it's because I lived in the South for the last few years. I've grown accustomed to people who care about people. And as I go to other places, you see that, damn, that is only a thing in the South. And even that's dying and shit. It's like, damn, what is the world coming to? If you come here, let it be for vacation. As niggas are already doing that anyways. Don't even go outside of the beach. Matter of fact, get a hotel on the beach. Go from the airport to the beach to your hotel, stay there, and then leave. That's the only way you're going to get a good experience out of Hawaii, because everything else in this place ain't shit. It's so backwards, it's insane. It's just as backwards as the South. I used to think like, man, I got spit. I used to think shit like, man, when Tua goes from Hawaii to Alabama, he gonna have a culture shock. No, he's not. It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Even Marcus Mariota, I remember he was like going from Hawaii to Oregon, but then he went to Tennessee Titans. I was like, oh, culture shock. Nope. Exact same thing. Exact same thing, except for it doesn't get as cold. It gets like 60 degrees at night here, and that's the worst that it gets. That's all. These places are just as backwards as the South when it comes to like technical shit, but when it comes to like people and shit, the South is killing you niggas. When it comes to conversing with people, the South is killing you niggas. And that's a well-known fact, my nigga. It's not no like genius take or listen to Jay say this, but damn, I know it's gonna be this bad. I thought there would be a little more positivity out here, a little more friendliness, but Hawaii is weak. Hawaii is weak. Hawaii is so weak, my nigga, even with my bad back and all, because when it gets cold, my back hurts even more. I'm like, man, I should go to Alaska. That's how bad it is, my nigga. These people have no sense of community. These niggas don't respect nobody outside of themselves. That's even if they respect themselves. These niggas don't know how to speak to one another, talk to one another. It's one of the most strangest places I've ever been in my life. Like, even though I was homeless in a lot of different regions of America, there was still a sense of, all right, people know how to speak to each other. People know how to create a community here. People are friendly with this person. Now out here, everybody's getting it for themselves. Point blank period. There will never be a Hawaiian community. And I've expressed the sentiment since I first got here. Nothing's changed. Like, I felt this shit when I first got here. Mad intuitive, you feeling everything. I felt this shit when I first got here. And I was like, nah, this is just, maybe some of my problems are following me. Nah, nigga, that was end of November. It's like the middle of February, ain't shit changed. This is not a place of community. You know, I can see Hawaiians loving their family, and that's about it. I don't really see Hawaiians having a friend over here or a friend over here. I see them doing business with somebody over here, but like, as it comes to a community aspect, this is not something Hawaii will ever have. I promise you that. And I'm not even trying to get on here with just one topic. I'm trying to get on here with plenty of topics to talk about. But at the same time, is when one is lingering on your mind, you got to get it off. You just got to get it off, no matter how long or short it is. And it's very unfortunate because like the view of Hawaii is very skewed to people. You see it as a destination, place, vacation. People gonna be like, well, Hawaii has its own problems too. All right, problems don't make you a shitty person. You make yourself a shitty person. The South has plenty of problems with education, with prison, with fucking how much you get paid in the South. You get paid in the South less than anywhere else in America. These niggas are not bad people. You got constantly your neighbors are, hey man, I'm about to cook. You want to slide over here? Or, oh, that's your favorite team? Whatever. Oh, what kind of car? You can speak to your neighbors in the South. You can speak to your co-workers. You know, the South is probably the place where you might fuck around and blur the lines between friendship and co-worker the most out of any place. That's where you really got to set strong boundaries at and strong barriers at and shit like that. No other places like that. And I mean, Washington niggas don't know how to talk to each other either. That's because of the weather. It's always raining in Washington. Like 8 months out of the year it's raining. Who wants to be social when it's fucking raining? Who wants to go outside when it's raining? You know, so that plays a major part in Washington State. Why niggas don't speak to each other. But Hawaii doesn't have that problem. It's 70 degrees every day. It's a little windy here and there. It barely rains, and if it rains, majority of the time it rains at night. These niggas have no excuse to to be not shit. These niggas have no excuse to be not shit at all. Not even one. They have everything handed to them. And this has been a theme that I've noticed as I've been traveling America. Niggas are not grateful. Americans are the most ungrateful people in the world. It's like if they don't have every single little thing they want, they're just ungrateful. It's like 50 Cent son. 50 Cent son is the epitome of America. 50 Cent was like, I'm buying this nigga everything he wants, shoes, cars, clothes, or whatever, but I'll give it to him and he just throw it to the side and want something else. It's like, be grateful for what the fuck you have that's in front of you, because once that shit is all gone, you really gonna be on some, damn, I never knew what I had till it was gone, Janet Jackson type shit. And it's very unfortunate that you niggas can't be grateful and just appreciate what the fuck you have in front of you. You niggas can't look around and smell the roses. I remember I dated this stupid bitch, a bitch I tussled with. This bitch used to wake up crying. This girl's commenting on your Instagram. This girl just follows you on Instagram. Yeah, so many followers, I'm so insecure. Bitch, you live with me and I'm paying the rent. Smell the roses, look around. Ain't nobody cheating on you, ain't nobody fucking other bitches. You're here with me, we're eating every day, we're smoking every day, we watching anime every day, we clearing out movies and TV shows, we're supporting each other in life. Why do you think something else is happening? Smell the roses, look around. This is what's real. Be based in reality, be based in facts. You niggas are never based in reality and facts. You niggas always think this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. No. Be grateful what the fuck is in front of you. Stop rushing through life. Speak to people how you want to be spoken to. Use fucking common sense. My dad said that to me so much as a kid. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old when I lived with him. Use your common sense. It's all you need in life. It's all you need in life. All you need in life is use your common sense. I know you have it. It's for real, right from wrong. You niggas need it. This is gonna be something. What was I watching? Somebody blew up because of the coronavirus. It was somebody. A lot of people blew up because of the coronavirus. But somebody was talking about it and he was like, it took an act of God for me to be where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen to y'all. I don't know if it's gonna be corona, I don't know if it's gonna be an earthquake or a tsunami or whatever the fuck it is, a plague. But it's gonna take an act of God for you niggas to get your shit together. And then you're gonna be like, damn, I wish I had my shit together this whole entire time. This will never force me to change so much. I'm not gonna be the one that does it. Like I said, it's gonna be an act of God. I am not God. You feel me? I'm just a creation of God. You niggas are really making it real easy to just lose. I believe in karma. I believe in energy, dharma, returning energy, whatever. I believe in all that shit. And that's somebody who's innocent in all this life and who's just right in the middle, even killed and paying attention to everything. I'm telling you niggas right now, you guys need to get your shit together when it comes to a community, when it comes to working together, when it comes to putting your best stuff out there, when it comes to treating people how you want to be treated, when it comes to less judgment. Now, I can deal with all this shit. I've been dealing with this shit my whole entire life. I'm not over here complaining and mad about it, but I'm not the only person that has to be alive. There's 8 billion people in this world, and I'm pretty sure each person doesn't want to come here and experience what I'm experiencing. It's like I'm the nigga that's going through shit to make sure other niggas don't have to go through it. That's why I'm gonna speak upon it, because I can endure it, but I'm not sure everybody else can. Real shit. And it's like, if this wants to be the place where people help when there's big fires, you got to create that atmosphere. A whole entire island is burned down. Niggas ain't out here donating money to Hawaii, Government ain't helping Hawaii. All right, some of that has to do with government not being shit. But from the people's standpoint, that means Hawaii hasn't been giving off the best vibes. Hawaii hasn't been showing the world that they love the world, and now they expect the world to come and love them. What you want in this life, you have to be willing to also give that. If you want love in this life, you got to be able to give love in this lifetime. And I'm sitting here to tell you right now that, like, it's not just Hawaii, it's America, but Hawaii is the epitome of it. Like, every time I talk to another black person, they ain't got nothing positive to say about Hawaii. And it's like, I'm trying to be optimistic and positive, but when so many people are saying the same thing and have vastly different experiences and do vastly different things every day, that must be true. That must be common. I go over here, that nigga goes over here, that nigga goes over here, that nigga goes over here. And then we're all coming together and saying the exact same shit. What the fuck does that mean? Like, are you niggas so far from civilization that you don't know what a civilization is? And it's unfortunate because this, like, living on an island, it skews me ever thinking, man, I might have to go fuck around and slide to London, England for a few years, or I might have to go slide to Tokyo, Japan. It washes all that shit. Jamaica, it washes all that shit. It's like, should I go to Bali still? I don't know, I might still go to Bali. But it's like, damn, if this is what living on an island is, I'm gonna make sure I got a crib on a big ass piece of land, and then on that land, I'll make sure I'm away from society. When I wanna be around society, I'll go pull up on these niggas. But I know for a fact that this is not a place that I wanna be. Like, I would never own land here. I would never own a condo here, a house here. I'm trying to get up and get the fuck out right now. I will leave with everything I have on me right now. Just this jacket, this phone, this backpack, this wallet, if I could. There's nothing for me there's nothing here that's worth keeping, is what I'm saying. Somebody put it right now, a helicopter on the plane, Jay, get in, we leave in America. I'm going. Hold on, let me go back and grab this out of my locker. Let me go, nah, I'm going. There's no goodbyes. There's no I'm gonna miss you, none of that shit. See, it's a city. When I left a lot of places, I was like, man, I'm gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss this place. I'm gonna miss these people. I met some good people here. When I leave Hawaii, I'm about to be so excited to leave. I'm about to be, are we there yet? Are we there yet? To the pilot, like, are we there yet? Just asking to think of the next destination. Like, I'm the type of person who gives away, like, going away gifts or some shit. Like, I'll get a neighbor a jersey or some food or something they've been talking about, I'm that type of person. I like to gift people to let them remember my presence and how dope they were to me. I'm that type of person. I love giving gifts. Hawaii ain't getting shit from me, but fuck you. I've been here November, December, January, February. The end of November, so I don't really count November, but I'm counting all December, January, February. And since I've been here, it's just been so weird. I remember like my second day here, I was finna punch an old lady in her shit. This bitch just randomly started recording me. And I'm like, bitch, did I say you could record me? Like, I understand I'm gonna be a celebrity later on in life, but right now, I'm not a celebrity, I'm chilling. Did I tell you could record me? And this bitch was like 70. I could have easily took her fucking phone and threw that shit to the mainland if I wanted to. And be like, haha, bitch, is what you get. And nobody would have said nothing. I would have been arrested. Nothing would have ever fucking happened. It'd have been me just fucking with this bitch. Luckily, I'm mad spiritual and I believe in not doing stupid shit like that. But at the end of the day, why are you just pointing fun out recording people? Because they're not where you want to be. I was literally sitting down, just chilling, and this bitch just walked up to me and started recording. Bitch, I will knock you the fuck out and not have any remorse about it. I will pray to God after, like, yo, can you forgive me? I hope you can. I know I was wrong, but I had to do what I had to do. I had to get that off. And these motherfuckers don't have no people skills, like, at all. And this is not somewhere I can ever live. And I'm glad I came here because throughout my life, high school, college, after college, people always say, man, I loved Hawaii. I wish I was there longer. Man, I wish I would have spent more time in Hawaii. Man, I wish I would have was more grateful and appreciative of it while I was there. Because I had friends in high school who, military-wise, they lived in Hawaii and their family lived in Hawaii. There was people I was talking to or friends with in college who were from Hawaii, who played basketball for the school and kicked it with me every day, who was from Hawaii. I had people I talked to in Georgia who military also had to go to Hawaii for a little bit. And so it's like, it's always been on the back of my mind. It was always like a last destination place because it's not like you can catch a Greyhound out here and shit like that. Or once you get here, you can't just get up and just leave and go whenever you want. So it was always like, all right, I'll go there eventually. And when time came for me to go here, I came, and it's like, I already don't have high expectations. I already keep my expectations low. But to go even lower than those expectations is crazy. Like when I watch a movie or TV show, I don't expect this to be something I go tell people about. I expect this to be something to keep my attention for a little bit and then go to sleep and start the next day. I didn't think Hawaii would be this lame for me to say, y'all, you probably shouldn't come here. Like if you're going to go on vacation, you probably shouldn't come here. You probably just leave the country. Just go to the Eastern Hemisphere. This ain't it. I promise you this ain't it. And like, I'm not trying to, a lot of niggas are going to go against me. A lot of niggas are going to like shit because I don't like it. A lot of niggas are going to hate shit because I love it. It's that simple. Don't try to create a false narrative like Hawaii is the shit. And then I'm not even talking about how expensive it is. Like, all right, my nigga, you can get some bagels for like $4, $5 all around the mainland. Them same bagels here is $9.89. My body wash was $10. My deodorant was $6. I'm not even complaining about the prices. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the actual culture, the atmosphere I live in, the shit people say to me. And it's like, if I was a different type of nigga, so many motherfuckers would just be laid out or just at least have bruises on their face or something. Oh my God. There was a dude I went to high school with. I didn't know him that well, but he ended up going to University of Washington for football. I didn't know him at all. And I remember when I was in college, he came out here for like a little trip and he drowned. He passed away. And like there was a bunch of stories around it, But I kept talking to people and they were saying some weird shit. At the time it was weird to me. Now it's kind of normal. They was like, man, it's the spirits of Hawaii. You can't fuck with the spirits of Hawaii. They don't want you disrespecting the land. Man, fuck this land. I say all that to say this. Fuck this. This land ain't shit, bro. This land ain't divine. Nigga, this land don't carry no spiritual blessings, no powers. You could litter all over this shit. You could shit, you could piss. This land is a piece of shit, is what I'm telling you. And I'll stand on that. I don't give a fuck what happens. I'll stand on that. Spiritually, I'll stand on that like a motherfucker. The history's trash. And you know what I love about the history of Hawaii though? What I do love is the Hawaiian flag is like half the Britain flag. So there's already like little subtle signs that you should leave here. Like the king over here, King Kamehameha, Dragon Ball Z type shit. That nigga, all that nigga's homies was Britain. He was getting protected by the British. Get up out of here. The only reason niggas would come here is if they have like Asian fetishes or some shit like that. Because the majority of the population is Asian. And y'all can be like, well, you're just talking about Oahu. That's the money island. That's the Asian island. Nah, nigga, this speaks for everything. The major city in every state speaks for everything. You know, Chicago speaks for Illinois. Manhattan speaks for New York. Niggas gonna kill me for that one. Atlanta speaks for Georgia. Point blank, period. Seattle speaks for Washington. LA speaks for California. Niggas in San Francisco, fuck San Francisco. Niggas ain't thinking about San Francisco. Niggas thinking about LA. Off the rip, my nigga. Phoenix speaks for Arizona. I've been in Honolulu since November, like 22nd, I believe. First day Sagittarius season, yeah. And it ain't been shit the whole time. I'm never coming back. Y'all don't understand how happy I will be when I get out of this country and renounce my citizenship and just take some scissors. Fuck that. I'm gonna take a blowtorch and I'm just gonna burn all my American documents. Birth certificate, ID, my license, social security card. I'm just gonna burn all that shit. All of it. Even, yeah, right when I renounce my shit. Maybe. Who knows? I'm trying to get the South American citizenship and the Thailand citizenship. I'm trying to get the Thailand shit first. Maybe I get the Thailand shit and immediately renounce my shit. Maybe I get the Thailand shit, get the South Africa shit, and then renounce my shit. But I know there's gonna be a renouncement in place. It's coming up. I just don't know when it's planned for it. But eventually gonna take place. And man, I just hope we all do that. I can sit here and talk about this is how we should fix America. This is how we should fix America. This is what we should do. And I throw all my creative ideas on all the problems. Fuck that. Fuck, leave this shit alone. This shit ain't worth no type of energy. This shit ain't worth none of your energy. I promise you, America is not worth being president of. This country is the shit. Like, not this shit, but shit. It's a shitty country. This country is a piece of shit. This is a shithole country at the end of the day. It was only built for one type of person. That's the white person, white male. And these niggas is complaining. And these niggas is crying and shit like that. How you build something and then be mad that it's not going your way to perfection? It don't be going one white man's way, but it be going another white man's way. Like, literally, it's not going Trump's way, it's going Biden's way. It's not going Biden's way, it's going Trump's way. Either way, it's gonna go one white man's way. This shit is full tomfoolery. I can't wait to leave. I can sit here and say that a million times. I'm not miss words with nobody. I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. It's gonna be like the best blessing. I feel like as soon as I leave, my back and my knee gonna feel healthy. like leaving America is gonna fix my herniated disc, my disc bulge, my torn meniscus. I got gastro problems in my stomach. As soon as I get on the plane and my body knows that I'm no longer in America, and my soul knows that, my spirit knows that, I'm gonna feel healthier than I ever felt. I'm gonna get the best sleep ever. The best sleep ever. And honestly, since we on this topic about sleeping, I brought it up. Every single homeless shelter needs to be revamped across America. For real. Y'all niggas, it's so unfortunate to live in a homeless shelter, but some of these rules, they don't allow for you to grow out of this homeless shelter. Like, my nigga, what is waking up at 6 in the morning, 7 days a week really gonna do for me mentally? Like, I don't know. I don't get these people. And like, a lot of people who work at homeless shelters, these niggas be fresh out of prison. These niggas can't get jobs anywhere else. These niggas be on power trips at the shelter because they don't got nothing going for them at home. All this shit needs to be completely revamped. It's sad when I have been homeless for a year and I prefer, and a lot of people prefer, to sleep in tents than to be in a shelter. What does that say? The shelters have showers, shelters have electricity, shelters have food. And niggas is like, nah, I'm gonna go get this tent. What does that say? I'm talking about niggas who don't smoke, niggas that don't drink, niggas college educated like me who've been getting out the mud their whole life would rather say, I think I have a better chance at life if I sleep in this tent versus sleeping underneath a roof with hot water and electricity and food. That says a lot about the shelters. These people who work there, these people who operated, these managers, they don't actually care about people. It's not their passion. Their passion isn't people. Their passion is making money any way they can. I was in a shelter in Tacoma, Hawaii. Dallas was a clean and sober home, which that definitely needs to be revamped. These niggas got you going to AA 2-3 times a day, even if you work. So you can work 10, 11, 12-hour shifts and shit, and you still got to go to AA. So you're never getting 8 hours of sleep. You're never even getting 6 hours of sleep. Texas and the Southern Belt and religion just needs to burn the fuck up. But then I was in shelter also in Boston. They wake you up every morning at 5 in the morning. Actually, it might have been 4 in the morning. No, it was 5 in the morning, 5 in the morning. The only one that made any sense was the one in New York. And that's because there's so much influx of immigrants that they're actually hooking these niggas up. I went to Manhattan and I was there. They fucked up my paperwork for the first day or whatever. But then the second day they fixed all that shit. They basically gave me a hotel room in Queens. I had a roommate in there, but I was like, damn, this is dope. I mean, the only rule was you got to be back by 10 p.m. because they want you to answer the phone and shit like that. But it's like, they don't police your life. A lot of niggas hate jobs where they micromanage you. Now imagine your life being micromanaged because of ill situations that caused you to be homeless. What caused me to be homeless? Stolen IDs, bodily injuries. There was no, I gambled all my money away or I'm a drug addict. It was a bunch of shit that was real random. That was like, why in the fuck, whose parents steal identities and fuck it up for their son to get an apartment or a car? Whose body just randomly gives the fuck out in their 20s? It was a random sequence of events that caused me to be here. Now I'm adhering to a bunch of dumbass rules, and it's like, these are not rules for any human to be successful out of. Unless you want to feel like a prisoner or a slave. I'll promise you that. Like, I don't know how long I'm about to be at this place, I know I got an MRI coming up on the 2nd. And the thing is, it costs $150 a month to stay here. And it's like $10 or $90. And I'm really only here to sleep anyway. So why don't I just save $60 real quick and go buy a tent and then just get away from all this shit. These niggas got niggas walking around with their ass out. Niggas be changing clothes. Homies niggas don't be wearing underwear. Motherfuckers don't take showers here. Nobody tells them to hop in the shower. Nobody on the staff will tell them to shower. They'll stand right next to a nigga who hasn't showered in 2 weeks and not tell this nigga to shower, bro. It's crazy. But they will be on your ass about anything. Are you doing anything to get up out of here? Yeah, nigga, I'm not here. That's what I'm doing to get up out of here. I'm keeping my mind away from all this dumb shit so I can get up out of here. Outside of the doctor visits and the fucking acupuncture and finding something I can actually do that's not causing me pain, yeah, I'm trying to get up out of here. This nigga isn't, this nigga isn't, this nigga isn't. There's so many niggas who want to be there. There's so many niggas, though, that ruin it for everybody because they'll just wake up the whole day and be on their phone. Wake up the whole day, wake up and be on their phone the whole day, playing games. Like, you see somebody on their phone, they might be learning something, reading something, learning the language. Now, these niggas be playing games, bro, with the little colors and the diamonds and putting shit right here, be jewel type shit. And it's like, once you get on that nigga's neck, oh, because he's 50 and he's 60 years old and I don't have the heart to put him out. Nah, nigga, you letting these niggas have a soft life, bro. But yeah, nah, every single homeless shelter needs to be revamped if America is to stay a country. Like, I just want this shit to burn down, honestly. Like, if this shit just burns down to a big crisp, I'll be happy. I would be so happy because it's gonna take so much energy and effort and time and money to actually turn this place into what it needs to be that honestly I only believe it's gonna take an act of God to do it. I don't think there's enough people to fix America. I don't think there's enough energy and time and money to fix America. It's gonna take an act of God. It's gonna take a bubonic plague to wipe 99.9% of these niggas out and only leave the black folks. Some shit, I don't even know. But yeah, nah, like I said at the beginning, Hawaii's not the place to live. I wouldn't recommend it for nobody. I wouldn't even come on here for a vacation. I'd go to Bali or some shit like that, or Thailand. I would not come to Hawaii at all. This is my Yelp review on Hawaii, and y'all caused it. This is me actually being on the ground, talking to people, mingling people, being subjected to this environment y'all call Honolulu and whatever the fuck, people who work here, people who live here. It's not some, oh, I've been listening to stories and I've been watching shit on the internet. This is I lived it. This is a lived experience. So what can you do about that? How can you judge a lived experience? I give my best self to a lot of my conversations. Optimistic, positive, full force human being, listening, take my headphones out, put them over my ears, listen to what you gotta say. You niggas ain't saying shit. And it's so unfortunate because like the land itself is nice. The mountains are nice. The beaches are nice. The paths are nice. The walkways are nice. The weather is nice. Everything is perfect, but the actual people. You feel me? Everything. I was watching the Carmelo interview with D-Wade. He was like, New York was where I needed to be from a life standpoint. Everything was perfect except for basketball. He was like fashion, family, grown up, friends, media, and everything was perfect. But the main thing was fucking me up, and I was about to go to Chicago to hoop. That's that same thing with Hawaii. Everything is perfect. The fucking land, my nigga, the flowers, the smell, the trees, it feels nice out here, even though there's too many buses. You feel me? But the actual people itself, it ruins it for everything else. It ruins it for everything else. I might mellow my shit and go to Chicago. You feel me? Chicago's always been talked about as a place NBA players want to go, but nobody actually ever go during their prime. You notice that? Like, Kobe talked about it, Melo talked about it. It was always on D-Wade's mind. Shit, LeBron probably talked about it. DeRozan a little bit went after his prime. Zach LaVine never had a prime. What's the nigga gonna do, jump over me? But I might just have to go slide to Chicago. I don't even want to be on the mainland, like at all. I made an IG post saying I'll never go back to the mainland. I might have to renege and go to Chicago when it gets a little warmer. Cause shit, even damn near dying out there might be better than living out here. And to that, I conclude this podcast. Thank you for tuning into another episode / rant of the Open Up Podcast. A podcast presented by Jay, where we open up everything but white bitches. Peace. About the world today.